Hey everyone, meteorologist David Paul in the 1 o'clock hour on Thursday, January 16th, 2025. Looking at some good weather in the Wiregrass today, but a lot to cover. Tracking rain chances for the weekend, cold air next week, and looking at that potential for some wintry weather across the south. At this hour, pretty quiet for most of the southeast U.S. A lot of sunshine, a few high clouds here and there coming on through parts of Alabama into Mississippi and Louisiana. Northward, all that white that you see on the ground is actually snow cover still from that system a couple weekends ago. Kansas through Missouri, through Illinois, through parts of Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, all the way to the mid-Atlantic. And that is important because it's really keeping that cold air in place. And as the cold air comes down from Canada this weekend, it really won't have much time to moderate before it blows in here full force for next week. Temperatures midday here on Thursday, generally upper 50s to lower 60s, looking pretty good as we go through time. It will be pretty warm for the next couple days and then cooling off as we go through the weekend. Let's break down the forecast, beginning with what we're facing as we go into the weekend. This is the future radar beginning today and going through the afternoon hours here into the overnight. No rain to show you. That is tomorrow morning, Friday at 6 a.m. Very quiet all the way through tomorrow. Notice quiet weather into the evening hours. That is 6 p.m. on Friday. But watch this, Friday night into Saturday morning. Showers coming in from the west and a few thunderstorms mixing in here and there. Not looking to be great for severe weather chances, which is some good news, but certainly some rain. That is look at 6 a.m. on Saturday. Let's go out with a different model. This goes out a little bit further than that. We'll begin with what we're looking at for today and tomorrow. That is Friday morning at 6. Pretty quiet for us. Saturday evening, I should say Friday evening, looking at some showers west. Saturday morning, again, this model as well. This is the European model, showing some rainfall coming on through our area, some locally heavy downpours for a period during that morning rush, if you will, on Saturday. Hopefully you're sleeping in and it's not a big deal. As we go through Saturday, a couple lingering showers a possibility, but the best rain chance will be in the hours around daybreak Saturday. Going into Sunday here, some new showers off to the east of us. That is Sunday morning at 6, Sunday noontime, very quiet. Notice we'll see northerly winds and some cooler air coming in Sunday evening into Monday morning. Very quiet weather, high pressure oozing southward. That's a cold high pressure. Monday, midday, Monday evening, still pretty quiet. But watch this model, still hinting at some wintry precip. That's at midnight, then 6 a.m. Tuesday, showing some light snow. Houston over towards Lafayette, New Orleans into the Gulf of Mexico. Definitely worth watching. New Orleans perhaps snowy. This is midday on Tuesday. Because of the strength of that cold air, a little bit of a different scenario compared to 24 hours ago. The strength of the cold air a little bit stronger, so that weak wave of low pressure farther south in the Gulf of Mexico, which means the snow potential is a little bit farther south into parts of perhaps the Wiregrass and the Florida Panhandle as we get into Tuesday afternoon. This is Tuesday evening at 6. Will this happen? It's going to change. I mean, it really will. The odds of decent snow in Tallahassee to Valdosta, it's there, but I would put that overall risk still on the lower side. That system will get out of here. So we'll have to kind of see where that low pressure wave, if it develops, where it develops, and the strength of this cold air, because that will be key. The colder it is, then the farther south that boundary will be. If it's only upper 20s, then that boundary would be farther northward, and that would give us a greater threat for some wintry mix on Tuesday. All right, temperatures here Thursday, pretty nice for us, peaking here in the 60s this afternoon. Not too bad overnight, middle 30s. That's tomorrow morning at 6. Friday, again, upper 50s to lower 60s. Going into the weekend, not as chilly. That is Saturday morning at 6, temperatures in the 50s. And there's that surge of warmer air, looking more and more like some of us will pop into the 70s midday Saturday. Enjoy that, because that cold front comes in Saturday night. I'll stop it here Sunday morning at 6, 50 degrees or so. Falling temps during the day, only in the 50s for highs. Going into Monday morning, check it out. Looking at 24. This is a look at the ensemble. So 50 different members of the European model put into one graphic, and you average them all together. It looks like middle 20s for Monday morning. High temperatures Monday, only upper 30s, lower 40s. Going into Tuesday morning, check this out, middle 20s again. Maybe some wintry precip sometime on Tuesday evening. Temperatures, again, very chilly during the day. That is 6 p.m. on Tuesday, going into Wednesday morning, lower 20s. And that should be the core of that cold air. Lower 20s, which means some areas will likely be in the upper teens here in the Wiregrass, and then starting to moderate a little bit, but still middle 20s on Thursday morning. As we get towards late week, still looking at readings near the freezing mark by Friday morning. So there is a lot to watch when it comes to the weather setup going into the weekend. Just a whole lot can happen. The cold air is coming in. We know that for sure. First of all, we know for sure, very nice today, very nice Friday, warm into the weekend, all right? Saturday morning, rain chances pretty good, cooling Sunday, and then really turning cold for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. The question is, how far south does that cold air go into the Gulf of Mexico? Where does that wave of low pressure form? Will it be weak? Will it be strong? If it's stronger and farther north, that gives us the better chance for some rain, freezing rain, sleet, and snow. If it's farther southward, then if we get enough moisture into that cold air, it would mean some light snow into parts of the Wiregrass. Yeah, light snow on Tuesday. It doesn't happen here very often, and that's why I don't get too excited about it until we're, say, within a day or 2 days, or maybe 3 days, because looking 4, 5, 6, 7 days out, a lot can change. A lot of variables have to come together to get wintry precip in the Wiregrass. So it's a potential still. Not a guarantee, something that we are watching going into next week, but do prep for the cold air as we go through the weekend, because you want to make sure everything is protected before that cold air really settles in by Monday morning. That's it for now. Enjoy the nice weather to round out the week.